Hello, sir.
You able to hear me or not?
No, sir. We are not
Sir,
able
Now
to hear.
only it's audible, sir.
now only you were not able to hear, correct?
No,
Now
sir.
only you're audible,
You
sir.
are
Now
you are
only you
audible.
are audible, sir.
Now only you're audible.
I have covered for the last 10 minutes. I was continuously talking. Oh. Why did you not? You could have reminded me, Baba, what happened. I am very tired at the end of the day. That's why I'm not switching on my camera. Doesn't matter. Boys, I was trying to tell you that in the recent mock interviews, the people were not able to answer the very basic questions. You know who are they? So that is why I started telling about the introduction you have to do, telling about your native place, the importance of, sorry, name, native place, importance of native place, the degree you are now doing, and then if you have scored good percentage of marks, you can tell about it. Then about 12th, and also many of you tell I studied in my native place. That's wrong. You can tell I studied in this school in this place. Tell the name of the place, and then you should tell about your strengths, which you might have seen in many of my previous videos, like good communication skill, good problem solving skill, good in time management, good team player, uh, like like that. These are the qualities. In fact, I would have shared with you a blog known as yesbank.in, achievement motivation. So from and out of that, a few points you can tell them, and also tell about your hobbies. And if they still permit time, then you can talk about your family and all. There won't be much time. You wait for that. Then the I was just telling you about the CASA deposits and also time deposits. Then I was coming to the demat account. I was coming to the demat account. Now let me put some questions regarding CASA. Kaviram, please tell me what is the expansion of CASA. Kaviram, are you able to hear me? No. Sanjay,
Yes,
please
sir. I
tell me.
can able to hear you, sir.
Then why did you not reply immediately?
Sir, I switched on my current and savings account deposit, sir.
Very good. They are called as what type of deposits?
Sir, they are demand deposits, sir.
Very good. What are time deposits?
Sir, recurring deposits and fixed deposits.
What is the minimum period of recurring deposit?
Sir, 7 days to 10 years. Minimum days is 7 days, sir.
6 months.
6 months to 10 years recurring deposit.
Yes, sir.
I
Sorry,
a-
sir.
I asked
Fixed
recurring
deposit.
deposit. Fixed
Yes, sir. Fixed
deposit is
deposit
7
7
days to
days.
10 years. Good.
7
10
days.
years.
7 days to 10 years.
10
Yeah.
years.
Good. Very good. Then I came to demat account. What is a demat account, Sanjay? Demat account is an account that is
Yes, sir.
used by customers for purchase and sale of shares, which is maintained in electronic form. And now it is mainly done through Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange. Bombay Stock Exchange chairman's name, please find out what is the name of the chairman. I am forgetting, some Mundra or somebody like that. You can know about that. Bombay Stock Exchange chairman. S. Mundra. S. Mundra is the chairman. Then National Stock Exchange chairman Ashok Chawla. Ashok Chawla. Okay, note down. Then what is a stock exchange? Through that only people are buying and selling shares. And this stock exchange functionings are controlled by SEBI, Securities Exchange Board of India. Are you able to hear me?
Yes,
Securities
sir.
Exchange
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Exchange
sir.
Board of Securities Exchange Board of India. The name of the chairman is Mrs. Madhabi Puri Bhuj. SEBI is the authority giving approval for mutual funds, chit funds. They are the authorities authorizing initial public offer, IPO. Initial public offer is when a company comes to the market for raising of funds from the public. They approach the merchant bankers who prepare the documents like prospectus and submit them to Bombay, then say that SEBI, and SEBI approves them. Then they go to the market for raising of funds. So IPO means initial public offer, and FPO means follow on public offer. That is, after the issue has been made, they again give this offer for further raising funds. I'm not sure whether it is only to the existing of shareholders or to other shareholders also. Just remember
Sir,
FPO. Yeah.
sir, are you displaying anything, sir?
Nothing. I'm just telling everything
Okay.
orally, because I was very unhappy when more than two, three people were not answering the basic questions that are asked in interviews. I thought it is a mistake on my part. I have not told you everything. I'm covering all of them together so that if you listen to this again, at least you will be able to know what it is. Because that is one thing. Some of you answered well on some other days. Many others, your performance was um, below expected level, mainly because you all joined 2 3 days before with no exposure to reading about banking and all that was the reason. But if you are really lucky, many times they don't ask banking questions, then no problem. Many times they simply ask, what is your native place, what is the importance of your native place, who are the important people living in your native place, what are the crops grown in your native place, what are the important industries in your native place, tell the places we have to visit in your native place. Sometimes it goes like that also. But sometimes when they go into banking, they will ask like this. The questions that have been given in the 250 pages material itself. So I was just telling you about CASA, then deposit, then about demat account. Then comes IRDAI. You must, because this is the very basic question they ask, which is the authority controlling banks, RBI, which is the authority controlling stock exchanges, SEBI, which is the authority controlling insurance companies, IRDAI. And people are not able to answer where is the headquarters. Headquarters is in Hyderabad. The chairman's name is Debashish Panda. That is the authority which is controlling the issuing of licenses to insurance companies. Whenever insurance companies wants to launch a new scheme, they have to get the approval of the IRDAI. So this much will do for insurance and this. Then basic question is, what is banking? Banking means accepting deposits from the public and making advances. Immediately they will ask a question. What are the other services done by banks? Other services done by banks are bank assurance facilities, that is canvassing of insurance policies for insurance companies with whom bank has got an arrangement, an understanding or memorandum of understanding. And another one is the say mutual funds canvassing of mutual funds with whom banks have got arrangement. Then wealth management advisory services, and for all these services banks get commission. This is also known as non-fund based income. That is one of the income. Plus, banks also get rent on lockers. Apart from this, the major source of income for the bank is interest on loans. And the case of, say, banks also, apart from the commission, the banks also invest in government securities, so they get interest on them. Banks also invest in shares, and so they get dividends. They also invest in debentures, so they get interest on them. So this is one favorite question of Federal Bank. What is the source of income for the bank? Next other question is, which bank you are having account. You should tell the name. I was really unhappy when a boy told I am having account with IOB and he doesn't know where is the headquarters. Chennai. Even that you don't know. How can you go for an interview without knowing the name of 12 public sector banks? the headquarters, and also the chairman of them. Please find out. Then you must know there are 12 public sector banks, there are 21 private sector banks. If I am not wrong, there are 42 foreign banks and 12 small finance banks and 6 payment banks as on date. So this is, and a bank is considered as a scheduled bank when it is included in the second schedule of RBI Act 1934. Now, next point is the condition for including a bank under second schedule in those days was rupees 5 lakh share capital and reserves. But nowadays, in order to start a commercial bank, one needs to bring 500 crore share capital. If one wants to start a small finance bank, he needs 200 crore. If one wants to start a payment bank, he needs rupees 100 crore minimum share capital. So this much will be sufficient for this. Then you must have gone through the Federal Bank website and get to know what are the various schemes they are having. Deposits, loans, digital products, then wealth credit card, debit card, wealth management, sovereign gold bond, like that. At least get to know the names of these schemes, like gold loan, agriculture loan, education loan, housing loan, car loan, infrastructure loan, then renewable energy loan, MSME loan, then self-help group loan. All these names at least you must remember. You don't have to tell the details about it. And whether you like it or not, they are going to ask you a question. What do you think is the job role of a bank clerk? A bank clerk is sitting in the front. He is facing the customer. He has to welcome the customer with a smile, clarify the doubts of the customers, and give financial solutions for their problems. And he will be in charge of opening of accounts and fulfilling KYC formalities. And he will also be responsible for receiving of cash, making payment of cash, for remittances also, and for fixed deposit, recurring deposit, etc. A clerk is also responsible for canvassing of para banking products from the public and try to increase the bank's business. And he should cooperate with the other staff members, and he should follow the instructions given by his officer and also the branch manager. And he should participate actively in deposit mobilization and also in recovery of NPA if necessary, door to door canvassing and all. Sometimes they ask a silly question: how will you get 10 new accounts in one day? Useless. How can we get 10 new accounts in one day? The only answer is I will talk to my own close relatives. I will use say, my WhatsApp or internet and communicate to my friends and relatives and neighbors and ask them to open these accounts. Thereafter, I will ask them to further introduce some more new accounts so that 10 new accounts can be had within one day. But they just want to tease you by asking these questions. How will you get, say, 100 new accounts within 15 days? That's what they were asking. So these are the regular questions they ask in the interviews. Then automatically there will be question about what do you know about Reserve Bank of India. Reserve Bank of India governor is Mr. Shakti Kanta Das, yeah, Shakti Kanta Das. And there are four deputy governors. Number one, Rajeshwar Rao. Number two, P. Ravi Shankar. Number three, M.D. Patro. Number four, Swaminathan Janaki Raman. Among them, M.D. Patro is a chairman of DICGC, Deposit Insurance Credit Guarantee Corporation. This corporation is giving guarantee up to rupees 5 lakhs in the case of bank deposits per individual, per depositor, up to 5 lakhs in one bank. And for achieving this, banks do pay premium at the rate of 12 paise per rupees 100 per year. Customers are not paying anything. So that is DICGC. This MD Patro is also a member of Monetary Policy Committee. The other question is, what are the main functions of Reserve Bank? Reserve Bank's main function is bankers to bank, bankers to government, note issuing authority, and foreign exchange control, and also monetary policy controlling authority. The present foreign exchange reserves is rupees $618 billion. I'm not sure about the date. Roughly, you can say roughly $610 billion. It has been rising only recently. Also, it rose by $2 billion. Okay. Now, apart from this one, they will ask about monetary policy, how Reserve Bank is taking care of inflation. Inflation means too much rise in the price of goods and services over a length of time. That means over 2 or 3 quarters. Once that happens, the Reserve Bank's Monetary Policy Committee's objective is to maintain inflation at the rate of 4% plus or minus 2. That means up to 2, from 2% to 6%, they are okay with it. Right now, in the month of February, the inflation was only 5.09%. So now the another aspect is how Reserve Bank controls inflation. They raise the repo rate so that the interest rate they charge for banks short-term borrowings, 14 days to 90 days, the rate of interest is increased. So banks will borrow less from Reserve Bank. So the money in circulation will come down. Not only that, banks will offer higher rate of interest on deposits. So more people will deposit their money into bank. Not only that, banks will be charging higher interest rate for their loans. So borrowers are expected to borrow less. So the money in circulation will be lesser. So inflation is expected to come down. Right now, repo rate is 6 point, please note down, 6.50%, and the reverse repo rate is 3.35. What is reverse repo? Whenever banks have got surplus funds, they can keep them in the accounts with the Reserve Bank of India, supported by government securities. That is why they are giving only 3.35% interest. But this has lost its relevance now, because from April 2021, Reserve Bank has started a scheme known as Standing Deposit Facility. And according to that, if the Reserve Bank will take surplus funds on request from the banks, for which they are paying 6.25% interest. The next important thing is, when banks borrow for short term, it is known as repo rate. When banks borrow for more than 90 days and long term, it is known as bank rate. And that rate now is 6.75%. There is one more rate known as marginal standing facility rate, that is now 6.75%. What is that? The rate that is charged by Reserve Bank of India for emergency borrowings, overnight borrowings. When they borrow on Monday, they have to repay on Tuesday. When they borrow on Friday, they may repay after a holiday of Saturday on Monday. So such a royal also percentage, now it is 6.75. All these borrowings are allowed to scheduled commercial banks based on the government securities they are holding. Another important point you should know is about CRR, cash reserve ratio. At present, it is 4.5%. That is, banks have to keep this 4.5% of their net demand and time liabilities with Reserve Bank of India in their current account with RBI. If they do not maintain this, Reserve Bank will penalty. But when they keep this balance, Reserve Bank will not pay any interest on this balance. Next is SLR, statutory liquidity ratio. At present, it is 18%. Banks have to maintain 18% of their net demand and time liabilities in the form of cash, gold, or government securities with themselves. And so, with that means, what is it? Reserve Bank, Reserve Bank says these reserves have to be maintained. That means a bank will be comfortable only when they are lending. If they have 100 rupees, if they lend up to 70 or 75 rupees, then they will be comfortable. But today, I was giving interview for a HDFC manager. I was going through their deposits and advance. I found their advance is more than their deposits. That means they are borrowing from the public more than their deposit. They borrow fund, of course, for HDFC, they will get money because it is a topmost bank as far as market capitalization is concerned, followed by ICICI Bank and also State Bank of India. Market capitalization means the share price of the bank multiplied by the number of shares issued, that you might have seen in the A 2023 material given by me. In the first page, I have given you every day, whatever changes are happening, I am putting in that. You just go through that. Otherwise, search in Google share price, Federal Bank share price, automatically it will give you market capitalization. So you must know that. Apart from that, you must know what was the total business of Federal Bank as on 31/12, that is 4.39 lakh crores. Then deposit 2.39 lakh crores. In your hurry burry out of tension, you may tell 2.39 crores. That is wrong. Then advances 2.2 lakh crores. Then profit made by Federal Bank, first time highest profit per quarter, it is 1007 crore. Please go through the other particulars that are given in the first page of that material. That is okay. Now, after having all these things, what they will come is say, tell us why should we select you. You know the ready-made answers. I have been telling you that I am good in communication. I enjoy shouldering more responsibilities. I want to satisfy. I am capable of convincing others, etc., etc. Then they will ask, how will you do marketing? You have to tell them, I'm an extrovert. I enjoy talking to people, and I will convince them about the plus points of our product and try to bring them to our fold. That is how you have to manage that question also. Now, regarding current affairs, I am sending everyday current affairs snippets. I am giving you everyday newspaper. You people do not spend time to go through that also. That is again, today when I asked a candidate about chief minister, she is telling about deputy chief minister's name. So like that, it is happening because of the tension. Now adding fuel to fire, one more news has come about election. Who is the election commissioner, chief election commissioner? Who are the two election commissioners? Yesterday we saw Yanesh Kumar and then some Sandhu and whatever.
Sir, your voice is low now, sir.
The voice is low.
Low, sir.
Yeah, now I think you'll be able to hear. Yeah. So that is like that. But today's current news is this, whatever I'm telling, just remember, note down. The election is going to take place in 7 phases. You remember about your state. For Tamil Nadu, it is April 19th. Next person, anybody from, I think all of you are from Tamil Nadu only. Then other
Sir,
Maharashtra and
I'm from Kerala, sir.
Kerala. Kerala, it is on which date, you know?
Sir,
April.
April 26th.
Yeah. So you should know about that. Then some of the important point, the
Sir, your
election,
voice is low, sir.
elections will start on April 19th. Are you
Sir,
able to?
your voice is too low, sir.
Why? It is okay? No.
No, sir.
Now it is okay? No.
No, sir.
No. Wait a minute for 5 minutes. I
Now
think
it's okay, sir. Now it's okay.
now it is okay. So let me remove.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what was I telling? Yeah. Now, some of the important points that have come in newspapers, which you have to remember, is in the starting will take place on 19th. The last voting is on June 1st. The counting will take place on 4th June. Result will obviously be announced at the end of the day. Please note down total number of voters in our country is 96.88 crores. Even if you say 96 crores, okay. Then number of male, 49.72 crore. Number of female, 47.15 crore. Then transgender, 48,000 people. Next important statistics is about some of you, that is those who are going to vote for the first time, 1.84 crores. You will be interested in knowing there are 2.18 lakh people aged 100 plus. They may not ask such things. There are 82 lakhs people above 85 plus. Number of voting booths will be 10.50 lakhs. Number of machines, 55 lakhs. Total number of election observers, 2,100. Then total number of people watching and working for election is 1.50 crore. Today, I came across one more new appointment. Then it is for, note down, Prasar Bharati. Prasar Bharati, you must know, that is the organization doing that television, radio, etc. It seems the chairman of that Prasar Bharati retired long back, 4 years back. Still, they have not decided it. Yesterday only they have decided. The name of the person is Navneet Kumar Segal. Navneet Kumar Segal. Spelling will be Navneet. Navneet Kumar, Kumar, Segal, Segal. I don't know from which state. He is a retired IAS officer. The appointment has been approved by the president. So that is one. Now, some more news items that come with that since the election has been announced, from today, people have to follow that electoral rules. The government cannot advertise giving the photograph of the chief minister or prime minister and all that. So that is all. And apart from that, you should know the local news relating to election of your state. That is what is important. And yeah. So this much is important points for this interview. In every interview, almost some of these questions I'll be asking, or they are going to ask you. Then coming to hobbies, they will ask you, what is your hobby? Then if you say cricket, they may ask some stray questions like, who are the important players? Then are you a bowler or a batsman? Some such questions. And if it is for football, that also. Then sometimes they can also ask you about IPL and all that. You have to lead them to your field. That is why I was telling one candidate today about my father is in business, and that to this business. If you tell that business, automatically they will ask, oh, is it so? Who are their competitors? What is it they are doing? Since when is he doing? What are the products they are, what are the raw materials that are required for this? Is he selling on cash? Is he selling on credit? Like that, the questions will revolve around that area where you must be able to answer them. So please talk to your daddy if he is in business. If he is in police, the question I asked today, one boy, is that why should you not join police? Because he fits in all the norms, like he's very tall, he's very fat and all that. So I asked him like that. So they will ask, and you must be able to answer, no, sir, I enjoy working along with customers and satisfying them and also reaching the target. So I want to join banks. You have to tell that not because I told you, you have to enjoy and speak about it comfortably. So this is one thing. So apart from this, what will happen? General questions like say 5 people who were vice presidents, 5 people who were prime ministers, 5 people who were chief ministers of your state. It is easy to tell, but very difficult to recollect. Please collect and retain them with you. Sometimes they may ask, what are the 5 rivers in your place? Like that. And if you are from Karnataka, now the water crisis in Bengaluru will come. If you are from Hyderabad, that Kavita, that is sister of the chief minister being arrested, that may come. Like that, some interesting questions they will ask. You must be able to manage them. And above all, if you are unlucky, they may ask about the how many seats are there in Lok Sabha, how many seats are there in Rajya Sabha, what is the duration of Rajya Sabha. Invariably, candidates will tell wrongly 6 years. The correct answer is Rajya Sabha is always existing. It will continue to be there. Only 1/3 of the members will retire every 2 years and 1/3 will join. So it is a continuous uh, group which will continue. It is not dissolved at all. Whereas Lok Sabha will be dissolved after 5 years, and the next Lok Sabha is 18th Lok Sabha. When was the constitution passed? Who was the author or father of constitution? Some such stray questions they will ask. You can also expect some questions regarding, say, neighboring countries, prime ministers, the problem with Maldives, some of these questions. Economics graduates, they will be asked questions relating to GDP, per capita income. Then what else? How do you see the economy after 5 years, 10 years? Then what do you know about neo banks? What is the position of neo bank in the times to come? What do you think about the brick and mortar banks? Will they continue or not? Likewise, these questions will be there. And if there are any local issues relating to your place also, they will ask and you must be able to manage them nicely. So I thought because 1, 2, 3, all the 3 candidates, they could not answer the questions properly. And I was feeling sad. So now I have told you this is, and all the details I have told you are available in rbi.org.in. And one more point, I was feeling very sad. is when a candidate would not answer about NPCI. npci.org.in. What is NPCI? National Payment Corporation of India. Dilip Pasbe is the managing director. Headquarters is in Mumbai. And what are they doing? They are doing these things. Now I am showing you. They are doing these things. I'm not showing. They are doing these things. That is UPI, RuPay, Beam, NACH, whatever. NACH, then IMPS, then NETC FASTag, star 99 hash, CTS, NFS, AEPS, etc. Honestly speaking, I myself may not know some of these things. I will tell you what I know. You carry on with the balance. NACH means National Automated Clearing House. This is used for effecting bulk remittances, say that is like our Kisan Samman Nidhi or gas subsidy, etc. With the pressing of one button, all the crores of accounts will be credited. That is NACH. IMPS is immediate payment service. Through this system, we can remit up to rupees 5 lakhs. NETC FASTag, this is used for, say, collection of toll charges. This is the FASTag card will be loaded and it will be kept on the glass of the car. So the toll gate system will read that and will deduct it. And there also they will ask a question, some radio. What is the technology? What is the technology used for NETC FASTag? Radio frequency.
RFID, sir. Radio frequency
RF,
identification.
yeah, RFID. You should tell that. The next one is I know about CTS. CTS is check truncation system. Prior to 2010, checks were sent to the paying bank for collection. Now the collecting branch will be sending only the electronic image of the check to the paying bank and retain the original check with them. So this system is known as check truncation system. The advantage of this is it is moving very fast, and within 3 days we can get checks drawn on Delhi when you deposit in Chennai also. So that is the advantage. Then next one, what I know is what is NFS? What anybody knows what is NFS? NFS. What is NFS? NFS. Acha, acha. This is what I asked that girl also today. National Financial Switcher. This is a network which is used for connecting the ATMs of all the banks together with the main server of the respective banks. This is the switcher through which the ATMs of all the banks, they are connected to this one. Again, sometimes they ask this, what is white ATM, what is brown ATM, what is pink ATM is for women, like that. Very rarely, but don't worry. So you must get to know about that also. So this is NPCI, you must know. You must know about priority sector, 8 sectors advances. You must know about the digital products of our bank, Federal Bank. You must know the names of, regarding awards, try to remember 3 or 4 solidly. That is Women's Award, Best Place for Women, Best Place for Millennials. Then what is that? Best Banker of the Year. That is 2023. And yesterday they introduced some Dun Bradstreet something. What is that? You get to know about it. And sometimes, rarely, they ask, what is the latest news you read about Federal Bank?
You just repeat what you are seeing on the screen in the some e-rupee, this and all that. So that, or remember that, or if you really know some other news, you can talk about that. That's what it is. So I think today I have covered almost all the important points which are normally asked in interviews. I am sure you will get 5 or 6 questions out of what I have discussed, because it is a vast ocean. When I am discussing about all this, they can ask question about triple E. Yesterday I asked Kavi Ram about what is electric vehicle and all that. So there can be questions regarding your own subject also very rarely. Be ready for that, especially that what is that word, that is artificial intelligence girl, because it's a favorite subject, everybody likes that. So they will ask useless questions, so you must answer them nicely. So these are the points I thought I should tell at one stroke. That is why I have told you, please listen to that again if you want, take down notes and be ready. Now if you have any questions to ask, I will tell the answer. If I don't know, I will ask you to refer. Please ask quickly. No questions?
Sir, sir, if they ask us to sell a product like a pen
Ah,
or
Oh,
thing,
very good. It's a good
what-
question. Yeah. If they ask you to sell a product, you can say, imagine you are holding the water bottle in your hand. You should smile at them. You can tell like this, sir. I am imagining myself to be chief marketing officer or marketing general manager of my company, and we have come out with a new water bottle product. So I am addressing my distributors. So smile at them and say, hello, friends. I'm happy to see you all with a very brand new product. Like that, you should try to add adjectives glorifying about your product. And what are the plus points about that product? Try to bring some points and then speak about it. Normally, they ask, what is that? Water bottle, sometimes pen, sometimes glass, sometimes the chair on which you are sitting. Uh, Once or twice they have asked a board, that is exhibit whiteboard, that was there also to be sold. That at least is okay. Recently, you must have heard in probationary officer interview, a boy was asked a very silly question. Look at the wall before you. Imagine there is a painting on that. Talk about that painting as if we are pagal, as if we are madmen. They want us to discuss about that. So there, this question is asked for thematic perception test, which is normally done in SSB recruitments. So here they will try to find out, are you a positive person? Are you a negative person? That will be known from that. If you are going to tell a story, yes, I am seeing a picture of a boy begging on the road. He has had no food for last 3 days. Then it may create a negative impression. Please give a positive story. Tell about, say, about, there is in Tamil Nadu, these people will be knowing Gopinath, that is Niya Nana Gopinath. That fellow initially started his career by selling books in the on the roads of Usman Road. He was doing that only initially. From that stage, he has come up to this. So you can say, I am imagining a successful salesman selling kerchiefs or pens or some cell
But
phone covers.
can we say, like,
Yeah.
I'm seeing myself successfully sitting as the clerk role in the bank in that picture?
It's okay. No, but that is too much now. You are, I am imagining, you can say like this. I am
Yeah.
imagining myself to be a clerk in the branch counter. Why should you tell like that? You can say, I am seeing myself as the branch manager of
Manager.
Federal Bank
Oh, okay.
after 10
Firstly,
years.
I thought that manager, sir, but it will be overdue. I think so.
So whatever it is, you tell with a happy face.
Okay.
The one problem I find is there is one boy, has he joined today? He has joined today only and has not come for the class also. That PSNA club boy. That fellow passed a group discussion on 6th or so. I told him, please come and join, come and take this. He said, no, 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 sir. I will do, I will, because he is worrying about 500. Then he told me, sir, I want only interview. How much you will pay? I said, this is it. Then I told him, it's better to come for this because here I am giving you material, I'm giving you class, I'm giving you this mock also. Please come. Then he has remitted money today for the interview on 22nd. What is this? And has not come also here. Doesn't matter. Best wishes. Vaishnavi, I wish you the best of luck. Sanjay, the best. Kaviram, the best. Akshay, the best. Sanjay, the best. All of you are really intelligent candidates. Otherwise, you could not have cleared up to this stage. But what is preventing you is the thinking within your mind that you are not remembering. You are also behaving like myself, old man. I am always feeling I'm not remembering and I don't remember. But for me, it is okay. For you people, you should always read something, listen to something with the thinking, I am remembering. I am remembering it. Like that, you should read and take it with you and produce excellent results. How many of you are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wish all the 5 of you must get selected. Please
Sir,
go
I'm having
with that.
interview tomorrow, sir.
Pardon?
Sir, I'm
Sir,
having my
still we haven't got a date, sir.
No. This Vaishnavi is having on 18th. Then Sanjay, you are having on 19th.
Sir, still we didn't get a date, sir.
Date has not come, na?
Still no notification regarding it.
For Coimbatore students, we didn't get no dates.
No, it's okay. If date is
Maybe
not
from
there, don't.
Coimbatore, this side we haven't got.
Acha. If date is not known, don't worry. You enjoy. Mm, so, is it coming now? Yeah. Hello? Yeah. Are you able to hear me? Are you able to
Yes,
hear
sir.
me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So this is what it is.
Yes,
Today's session is a very, very important session. Please note today's date is 17th of March. Very, very. I have covered almost 80% of your interview. Any interview is covered in this. There are, of course, then you can ask me, there are 200 pages. Why there are 200 pages? Yes, there will be so many pages. Good. Very good. Best wishes to all of you and do well. Tomorrow, another point I wanted to tell you, boys, girls. 18th, I have given a class for.
Sir, you are
But,
not audible.
yeah.
Now
Hello?
you are not audible, sir.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir,
you are
audible,
not
sir.
audible.
Vaishnavi, did I give you time on tomorrow? I think you have taken it today itself. At what time is your interview tomorrow? In
Evening 4:30 p.m., sir.
that have I given you one more time tomorrow 10 a.m.? No.
No, sir, no.
Oh,
No,
your
no.
two interviews are over. Very good.
Yes.
There is no need also. Perhaps you might have listened to the class today very well. This will give you confidence to face the interview. Understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And go as a very confident person. Smile and go as a confident person. Even
Sir,
if they
I'm
tell,
having the interview
even if
tomorrow.
who is having tomorrow? Sanjay?
Akshay,
Huh?
sir.
Akshay.
Akshay.
Akshay. Yeah, that Kerala boy. Yeah.
Yes.
Good. Best wishes for you. Only interview may be slightly tough because economy. Economic.
Yes.
So that is the problem. Doesn't matter. You take them to elections. You take them
Yes.
to elections. Know the name of Chief Election Commissioner. Then 2 people, those who have joined yesterday or so.
then you take about your own election, state election commissioner. Tell when is your election going to take place? What is your constituency? Lok Sabha constituency. Who was the MP now, like that? Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Best wishes. I am sure all of you must get success. Today I was feeling really sad when some of you were not able to answer some basic questions, which I have been repeating in every class one way or other. Doesn't matter. All the best. And remember to follow today's video whenever you, I mean, for those who are not having interview immediately, you can watch it out every 3 or 4 days also. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sorry. I was about to tell you 21 and 22. I will not be able to take class. I have to go to some Tiruvannamalai. So 21, 22, there will not be any. I have not given dates for anybody. And class also, mostly it may not be there. I'll be in what is that place, Tiruvannamalai, but night it will be very tired, after a day's travel and also temple and all. So let's not expect it on 21st. If I come back early before 22nd, even that it may be difficult. So 21, 22 rule me out. 23rd, I think we will have a session. And those people who are attending tomorrow interview, please post it in our group. That will do. And also tell how confidently you answered. Okay.
Yes,
Thank,
sir.
thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Blessings,
Thank you.
Thank you,
blessings
sir.
and good wishes. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.